Hello, hello. So, back again with another video from Science Insider. Is eating humans actually unhealthy? So, if you're munching on somebody, you want to know if it's safe. Let's find out.
Know that cannibalism used to be a popular medical remedy? That's right.
Excuse
In
me?
the 17th century, well before Advil, Europeans would ingest ground up mummies for headaches. And human fat, blood, and bone were used to treat everything from gout to nosebleeds. Yet cannibalism is largely absent and morally frowned upon today. But let's forget the social quagmire. There are plenty of reasons why you shouldn't eat people these days.
These days? Okay.
For starters, we now know that human meat is a surprisingly low source of calories compared to other red meat.
Low source of calories. So, there's that. There's a bonus.
According to one study, human muscle contains about 1,300 calories per kilogram. That's less than beef, and nothing compared to bear and boar
Gotta get some bears. Maybe a little bit of boar.
meat. Now, you might think this would actually make human burgers a great low-cal alternative. Until you remember, you're probably trying to eat humans because you're starving to death. So,
Is that why? Pretty sure Hannibal Lecter wasn't starving.
low-cal is the opposite of what you want. Plus, it's not worth taking the risk, if you could help it. Turns out, we carry some pretty nasty diseases that make 24-hour food poisoning look like the sniffles. Eat someone raw, and you risk contracting.
Why would you eat it raw? That's ridiculous. It's gonna be all chewy and no.
Any bloodborne diseases they carry. But even if you cook the meat, it still won't always go so well for you. Case in point are the Foray people of Papua New Guinea. They would eat the body and brain of deceased family members out of cultural tradition.
But it doesn't look like they cooked that brain though.
But that practice stopped after hundreds of people died in the 1950s and 60s from an otherwise rare neurological disorder, which they contracted from eating infected human brains. The brain tissue contained prions, deadly misfolded proteins that form spongy holes in your brain.
Well, you gotta cook it properly.
They survive the cooking process and, if eaten, are highly contagious.
Survive the cooking process.
On the legal side of things, cannibalism falls into a gray area. Oddly enough, cannibalism itself isn't illegal in the US.
Yeah, I figured it was illegal. But if you would have hurt somebody to do that without their consent, I'm pretty sure that would be illegal.
US or UK. But you probably committed some crime along the way to get that slap.
Exactly.
Grave robbing,
Grave robbing.
desecration of a corpse, murder, and maybe all of the above. One exception that won't put you behind bars is if you eat yourself.
Oh!
Yep, that's a thing. It's called autocannibalism. The most common example today, called placentophagy, is when a woman eats her placenta after giving birth. The idea is that it could raise energy levels and reduce the risk of postpartum depression by stabilizing hormones. But the science is still out on whether there's any real benefit. Regardless, this ancient practice has recently found new life in Western culture. Kim Kardashian and Alicia Silverstone have reportedly done it.
Okay, so crazy celebrities who already have probably a lot of drug problems and emotional issues. Yeah.
And there are numerous US companies that will grind your placenta into a powder so you could take it like any other vitamin supplement. But the CDC...
Or they could just give you the supplements, the stuff that you're missing without the placenta part.
warns that even this cutting-edge form of cannibalism is a bad idea, because it could transfer harmful bacteria from mother to child. So, if you have a hankering for human, maybe try some pork instead. After all, that's what we taste like. Oh, wait,
Wait, what?
I mean, according to cannibals. What do you want to know about nutrition? Leave a
Maybe get a little bit of bacon. Some human bacon? I wonder if it's Nah. Let's not think about it. All right? When they could, no. Anyways, until next time.